Making people feel welcome is, first and foremost, just greeting them with a smile to start with, and that just, sets up the warmth. Providing an environment where people feel that they can walk in and feel comfortable, I think that's really key. And that's through the way we interact with each other, and it's on a daily basis. It's not just, the beginning or the end of the day, but it's throughout the day.
This has not just been me as a leader doing this on my own. I can't do this without the wonderful staff that we have. Josie on the front desk, we've got Rosie now as the finance person. Their role is pivotal in this. They're the first people that they see as they walk in. And they're very patient, they're very open, they're very inviting as people come in. That's core to it. So without the staff being like that, wouldn't matter what I wanted to do as a leader, it's not going to happen. But just right from that very moment that they walk in, they are welcomed. It's about ensuring the dignity and respect of everybody is there, and that we are invitational, and that we ensure everybody feels invited, that there's not someone that doesn't, and I think you have to constantly work at that.
If I see someone, I just make sure that I go up and say, hi, how you going? Haven't seen you for a while. Just to let them know that it's not just in the classroom. We care from the office through to the whole school.
Relationships underpin everything we do. So everything is based on developing authentic and mutually respectful relationships across the community.
Building that relationship, learning their background, it's one thing the school always learn about. So not just learning about the kid, but learning where they came from and how they feel at home.
Families are central to the work that we do, so they're at the centre of our community, and recognising that whether it be in the early childhood centre or whether it be in our college, we're working in partnership with families.
We have the cooking group at the moment happening. We have Community Hub where parents can come to that, and they're running English classes for parents as well.
We both work together, family and teachers. They always inform you, even though if you don't know English, they have interpreters. I got a little bit of employment there as well, to do a culture club in high school. Everyone is there, so we do a lot of different culture background there. Henna, braiding, knitting, a lot of stuff are coming up, and I'm happy to be there.
Our culture fest that we held here recently was just another part of what we do as a community, to try and make our community inclusive of all, celebrate different cultures and the diversity that we have here at Nazareth and that we have here in Australia as well.
Because you are used to doing all of the Australian stuff, it's a time to do your culture, and so you don't forget it.
The Harmony Night's a very special celebration in our school because we value all the different cultures and the different backgrounds that make up our school.
Being able to see so many different cultures together, to have the multi-faith prayer that maybe in other situations wouldn't come together.
The theme for Harmony is always everyone belongs, so it's a very useful way of teaching students about social interaction, about including everyone, and about not excluding others.
We've been doing learning around that in the classroom in our class this week around maths. And so they've been using what they really enjoyed about Harmony Night, and we've been using that in our maths and doing graphing, and then exploring that to really consolidate their thinking and understanding around Harmony Night.
What further programs would you like to see in schools to help African students to succeed academically?
Maybe if there was a teacher who is from the same background as us, so maybe they'll be able to relate with us even more. So
if you start actively learning about other cultures and then starting to have those conversations with families and inviting them in to tell us about their culture, that in itself builds a bridge, builds connection, and out of that always comes great richness. It's exciting for us because we keep learning. You never get there. There's no such thing as being the perfect school, and we're building that relationship where they will tell us a lot more about their expectations. They do feel free to come in and tell me if they've got some concerns or some issues, but it's about us making sure that we keep open and that we keep listening.
Being a part of this community has been a very rich and rewarding experience for me, because I've actually learnt so much from the families, the different cultural backgrounds that they come from, and from the children teach me something new every day. So I find it extremely rewarding in that sense.